Alright, folks. Just as the election was announced, a pre-made video was released by the National Party on their channel, and I think that we should take a look at this and kind of analyze it. So let's take a look at this thing.
Forever trust in who we are, and nothing else matters.
I'm joking, that's not really there.
And I urge you to prepare. And prepare again, and if you're working, work harder. And if you're contributing, contribute more.
The only way to change the system is from the inside. We must
Makes
be
sense.
the system.
It's up to you, the people that do not play tennis ball politics anymore. Not think that you're punishing Fine Gael by voting Fianna Fáil or vice versa. Go
I like
out
James
and vote
Reynolds.
for real change.
This is our land, and we've a chance to save it now. Otherwise, the rug will be pulled from under us and we'll end up on the ground.
We have every right to protect our families, our communities, and our home.
Oh, look at that. Lovely. Sure. Okay.
What I can
Here
tell you
comes
is
Hitler
this,
again.
is that there will be not one single comment and not one single member of the National Party in any corner of the 26 county state during the general election campaign who will be idle unless he or she is shirking their duty.
Big words, man. Big words. How about yourself? What a beautiful video. Yeah, we're gonna talk a little more about this video after I let a genius take over and kind of put into words what I actually feel viewing this video. We might discuss it a little more afterwards.
But cynical? Not cynical. My sister-in-law thinks I'm cynical because I screamed at the TV. One too many times in her fucking house. Perhaps she had the right because I fucking lose the plot, but I couldn't fucking, 20 to 1 came on. And so, I've lost the plot and freaked out, and she's fucking going, "You're such a negative man, aren't you?" He's fucking negative and cynical. He come and scream at the TV. It's just a TV show. So he's to be so fucking cynical. Yeah, she's a fiery bitch. Bit of fucking Turkish, She's into it. I said, "Listen, sweetheart, I'm not..." Sweetheart, that's patronising. Listen. Fair enough. Now... I didn't say that. I'd be dead. I said, "Look, I'm not fucking cynical, but this show is retarded. It is retarded. We're fucking supposed to be spiritual creatures evolving into the unfathomable universe and kind of travelling through trans-dimensional realities to create a better reality. We shouldn't be watching this. This is fucking retarded." And there's a difference between being cynical and understanding this level of stupidity. You understand? For example, if I got 2 bits of bread this evening and I smeared them in shit, and I went up to any of you good people and went, "Here you go." And you'd look at me and you'd go, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" Like, was that your lunch? But this is shit. Oh, stop being so cynical. It's so negative. Now eat your fucking shit.
Now the problem I have with this video is that, yes, okay, it strings together well, they're making a good point with all these different speakers. If it was just one person saying this, then well, it's just a guy in front of a camera making a statement, but altogether, these clips from these speakers, I like Reynolds, he's got a good tactic, he's got a good angle there, he knows what is up. But it's all very trite. Like, let me ask you, folks, who is this video made for? Exactly. Is it made for the average Irish person? Really? Do you think? Is it? No, it couldn't be. It couldn't be, because how would they see it? What, you're going to send this video to your friends and family, and then when they see it, they're going to be like, what the fuck is this? This is all very inside baseball speak. I think that's how the American idiom goes. Yeah, inside baseball. Basically, everyone who will understand what's being said in this video is already on our side. So it's a video directed towards, or at least I hope the intention was that it was directed towards people in the nationalist movement. But yeah, they're not getting very much love from people other than National Party true believers. That's all. That's all this is a little pep video for the National Party true believers. The people who aren't on the side of the National Party aren't going to join the side of the National Party. They already know enough about what these guys do, how well they do it, and their beliefs. So really, it's just a masturbation. Can I say that on YouTube anymore? Well, I did actually check that box that said this: the video isn't for children. So I hope that I can make this metaphor that this is just masturbation. Now you see this kind of masturbation going on all over the Irish internet, all over the American internet. People just, going through the motions, virtue signaling to each other, basically. We're all on this side. Yeah, this is what we believe. I'm confirming your beliefs now. Yeah, okay. And yet you have people like Eric Orwell who have been coming out with brilliant, innovative ideas in terms of how to structure society and how to look to the future. And the moment that he steps outside of that stream, then he's hounded by the people that have been following him all this time, and as well any other scumbags who just happened by his video that was released last week about a heretical view on globalism. This is how we operate, and it's not going to win a fucking election, okay? It's never going to win an election. We're this little tiny insular group, and the figurehead now, the chosen, the elected figurehead of this movement is the National Party. And of course then Justin Barrett, who is just happened along and took the position of leader and head speaker. Now the ineffectualness of the National Party is exemplified by by Justin Barrett's recent appearance on Gran Torino. Now, according to many people in the comments, a good number of people in the comments, and that probably reflects a lot of people who aren't vocal. Much like you can say that for every person in a protest, there's 100 people that they represent in the country. According to them, this guy is just low energy. If y'all remember that meme terminology, to be low energy. There's just no oomph. There's no power. There's no declarations. There's no, let's do this, guys. Let's go for it. We can do this. I'm a leader, and I'm showing you where to go. This is what we need. This is what the Irish need. And what the Irish also need is, some kind of an idea of what a politician who's asking for your vote, and by the way, asking for your money, because in the description of this video, you have a direct link to nationalparty.ie/elections2020. And what's this person telling us that he's going to do for us? Bugger all. The guy isn't even running in the election. What does that say for the party? The leader of Eontu is running, and he ran last year in the local elections. There's no current leader of Renua because, they frankly have better things to do than find a fucking figurehead, which is a decision that I support. But the main contributors and the main brains behind Renua are running in the local elections. Now, I know that most people won't know the National Party that much to make such a judgment, but those of us in the know, in the nationalist community, if you want to call it that, I think we'll be able to tell, hey, Justin Barrett isn't running. That shows very little confidence. Like the man doesn't believe in his own party. Seriously. This might not be totally correct, but it's what people believe. It's what people perceive. And it's been said that if he actually ran for election, that would actually show some balls. Okay? On one side, you have him not running, which shows weakness. And then on the other hand, you have the fact that he could run and show that the party means business. Come on. The leader of a party saying, yeah, okay, I'm putting my chips on the table here. Let's go for this. That's not happening. And I have to question why. I have to question why the National Party didn't run in the local elections last year. Because guess what? If you successfully enough run in any elections in this country, you get state funding. You don't have to get someone in. You just have to prove that there is actual appeal for your party in the country. Enough worthy to have some funding given to you. Not only that, you're going to show the rest of the country, the people, the ordinary people who might actually be supporting you, or the people who might be thinking about supporting you, or just general people seeing your candidates on the ballot, giving you money. They will fund you themselves out of their own pocket, or be more inclined to do so. I think if they ran in last year's local elections, this little donation page of theirs would be pulling in more money. But hey, again, like Steve Hughes said, I'm not cynical. This is just shit. It's just shit. This is just another fucking video on YouTube making the same fucking points that we've heard over and over again. It's impotent. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't do anything. It had today, as of it was released on the 10th of January, and it's the 17th. Okay, it was released a week ago. Holy shit, time is flying. Wow. And only has 4,727 views. The fuck is with that? 808 likes, 20 dislikes. Yeah, wow. 800 likes out of 4,000. Yeah. Look, these guys don't have their finger on the pulse. And maybe they're lacking other things as well. So why get behind these people? Get behind Eontu. Get behind Renua. Fuck. One thing I will say on their behalf of the National Party and this video, they made a great point. Things won't change until results in the ballot box change. So I don't care who you vote for. Vote for Fine Gael, vote for Fianna Fáil, vote for Labour, People Before Profit, Solidarity, Rise, Labour. Anyone. Just vote for anyone. Just get your fucking name on that register and vote. Because 30% in a local election is not enough fucking people to scare our incumbent government. So even if next month Leo Varadkar is still Taoiseach, which I hate to be black pill, but this isn't black pill, this is just fucking common sense. He will be. At least there will be a little bit of a fear involved if, say, 70 or 80% of voting age Irish people turned out and voted for anything, even if it was for him, then they would actually fucking listen when we have something to say. Unlike when we had that backlash against the commemoration of the RIC and the Black and Tans just there a few weeks ago. And yeah, they cancelled that event, but guess what? They held a commemoration anyway. They even made a monument because they know we're fucking pushovers. So fuck it. You don't have to go and fucking vote the National Party. Fuck that. Vote for Labour. Go for it. Vote for an independent. Go for it. Just vote. Look, if this is the way the National Party is run, then I'm just I can't fucking imagine how they'd run a fucking country. I think we'd be in a worse fucking situation if the National Party suddenly got in and Justin Barrett was our Taoiseach. I think he'd run the whole fucking country into the ground because he's not doing a very good job at running a party. And it's not even a big party. It's not that fucking complex. But hey, look. There are many people out there who do know how to fucking run a party, and they're doing it. They just don't have the whole big, boo, flashy thingy going for them. Of the National Party. Oh yeah, we're national. Yeah, this is our one issue. This is our single issue thing. Getting all the fucking edgelords on board who are, frankly, mentally ill. Because if fucking mass immigration is all that you can think of, and that's the root of all of our problems for you, then yeah, you're mentally ill, bro. So this is the shining achievement. National Party, single issue party. Yeah, that's another thing that I forgot to touch upon earlier. The problem here is that they're just single issue. One of the criticisms that came up about the Justin Barrett appearance on Gran Torino was that he didn't actually say anything about like what he's going to do for the Irish people. Not only did he bore people to death on that basically a just laid back conversation, he said nothing about like what about the Irish people. Yeah, okay, yeah, close the borders, stop the immigrants, but yeah, what about us? What are you going to do for us? What are your plans for the environmental situation? I'm not talking about fucking climate change nonsense. I'm talking about like the real environment, which is, yeah, actually fucking in danger. What are we going to do about fucking crazy fucking regulations strangling us to the point that we can't start up businesses? What are we going to do about like the health service, the education system, things like this, things that affect people in their daily lives? Because newsflash, folks, that's what most people care about. That's pretty much all they can think about, is what's in front of their face, how they're going to get through the next day. And that's not a bad thing. That's just fucking reality. It's not some stupor you have to wake everyone out of. It's just the way that people operate. So what does Justin Barrett have to offer to those people? Nothing. Nothing. He is a man without ideas, running a party without ideas. I'm gonna just close this fucking rant right here because it's, yeah. I've filled my quota of 20 minutes. So, yeah, folks, get out there, register yourself to vote. Go to your county council, by the way, and make sure that you're on the register, because there's some funny business going on with that. If you only just registered to vote last year, then there's a problem with the updates, something like that. I personally went to the county council and made sure that I was on the register, and you should do that too.